All right, we're back for round two, and now I know it's round two because that was round one. I'm actually going to hide this so we have more gameplay space, but we won the die roll. We're going to go ahead and play first. This is an excellent hand. We are not going to mulligan. Filled up my water bottle. And I missed the fantasy draft for this with the rest of the team, so we'd better win. And ooh, Shieldmate. I think I still just want to lead with Snarecaster here because I want to, potentially just trade with a dude. And Artisan of Forms gets better as the game goes on. Ooh, do want to use the ability. And we can potentially just Daxos Shieldmate it. Golden Hind, that is a good card. We're going to give a beatdown though. Daxos. Attacking me. I will not block. Butcher. Alright, well, it's time to get on Daxos. What did I get? Something big. Oh. Ooh, a Mogi's Marauder. That's pretty brutal. I'm not going to block here. I want him to play a large thing so I could potentially Artisan it. Ooh, an Arena Athlete too. This guy's giving me kind of a beatdown. I'm just going to attack. We're going to attack with both because this Arena Athlete could potentially make it really, really tough to block. Maybe I actually don't want to attack with this because I could play another blocker and he'd have to have double something for his Athlete. Yeah, alright, we'll attack with this. Because these guys can actually attack too. Alright, he's just going to block. That's fine. I'm going to play Artisan of Forms now. This guy, I'm still a little ways away from being able to actually activate. But this guy's hitting me really hard. I wanted to play some sort of giant monster for me to copy. I'm just going to block here and take the 6. Alright, that's pretty good. That's actually excellent. It's exactly what I want to, have to deal with his giant monster. I can cast that. I actually kind of just want to cast this and potentially jump block with it. Okay. Oh, block. Yeah, Daxos. You're getting him good. Ooh, that's another really good one too. Anything good? No. I'm just gonna say go and use my glimpse first, I think. No, I want to use hubris first. No, if I use hubris, then he can actually just play both of them and then can potentially double block Daxos. I just want to glimpse it. And him. What happens if I copy a legend? I'm just going to copy his Butcher. And then it's going to get the Inspired trigger, and we're going to be able to attack him for 7. We do not want this. If he plays some giant monster, we're actually attacking for lethal now. There we go. All right, that went very well for us. Daxos was incredible that game. So he seems to be relatively aggressive. I don't know if he's so aggressive that I want yoke docs, but overall I think that my configuration is a pretty good place to, to be against him. And yeah, let's just hope the game kind of goes similarly. It's possible we don't want Cavalry Pegasus, but Cavalry Pegasus with Daxos is excellent, so I'm gonna leave it in. We have the Daxos and Skirmisher. Yeah, I think it's fine. All right, I convinced myself. It's frequently not that good against more aggressive decks, but all right, we're gonna mulligan, and we're gonna keep. We've mulliganed a lot with this deck. It's been worked out well so far, though. If only you were a human, you'd be better with Pegasus. Alright, I'm actually just gonna play. I kind of want to play this Pegasus on turn 2, because I kind of just want to trade it. Whereas this guy, I want to keep alive, so I'm less inclined to trade it. And if he plays like a 2-3, this guy can't attack anyway. So I just want to block here. So I'm playing my worst creature. Maybe I should block here too. I think I'm just going to block the attacks here as well. Maybe not. Ooh. Well, now he's scary. Ugh. Would I rather have 4-4? No, I'd rather have 3-3. Alright, well, I'm definitely blocking if this guy attacks now. Alright, well, he didn't. What a jerk. Alright, well, now I'm just saying go. This is kind of awkward because I don't really want to bounce this guy. Nor do I really want to bounce this guy. It doesn't really do very much. I have a 4-4 I can play against his 3. Uh-oh. Ew. Alright. I think I just want to bounce that guy. Maybe I'll helix him. So just don't want to fall behind in the board. If I helix him, I gain some life. If I void just end him, I think I just want to void just end him. I want to be able to set up some future draws. I mean, I know what I'm playing next turn, but at least right now. Can't really just fall too far behind. Ooh, that's a really good card. So I think I just want to play the cranes here and say go. And pump the cranes themselves. I could play this guy, but I think I'd rather just get the consistent damage of the cranes in the board. On himself. And say go. No, he doesn't. That guy, he just played his monster 7, I think. It's actually potentially come up next turn. I will block. I want to get fire breathed. Alright. I am kind of tempted to just suit this guy up rather than play this guy. I don't really want to trade off. Could just play this guy and then trade. It doesn't really do much for me. I could play this guy and then just attack. This isn't great for me. I do need to like start attacking. I think I just attack with this guy and play this guy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know he has that guy in his hand, and that means that next turn I could potentially. I have a lot of guys who I can trade with this in my deck, so I don't really want to like spend resources, spend like one of my better creatures trading with it now, like tons of two drops and stuff. So this way I can play this on him, make him unblockable attack next turn, leave him back to potentially Retraction Helix after blocking 2 once he's big. Though maybe I want to play that in this guy and then just be sending this guy over, so this guy's a 5/7 on the ground, and I can consistently get through damage with this guy. That might be better. Ew, gross. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Just that guy? Alright, I'll take it. Why didn't this guy attack? Feels like this guy should have attacked me. I was hoping he would not, so. He must not have any kind of tricks because, one of these guys. Oh god, there it is. Okay. That explains it now. Still probably would have attacked with all the guys, or at least this guy as well. Maybe not. Alright, well, let's suit this guy up so he can play defense. And say go. Still has that huge possible threat in his hand. I don't have like a Hopeful Eidolon or anything in my deck to, just potentially close out the game with. I do have the Eidolon of Countless Battles, but I guess this guy doesn't even get that big, so maybe I shouldn't be too afraid of him. He can just bounce, monsters that guy, and then any of his guys can like trade with mine, but. I need some blockers. Got a lot of tricks. Not a lot of blockers at the moment. Oakheart Drive. Ooh, that's annoying. Alright. Well, we're going to block the big guy. I kind of want to bounce something, so I don't want to take 1,000,000 damage, so using Hubris here rather than Retraction Helix, because one of the sweet things about Retraction Helix is that it can bounce like bestows and stuff. Yeah, that's annoying. Should have waited until after damage, because now I can still just bounce this guy if I want to. Alright, well, still just sitting back. Not very much action. Just a bunch of bounce spells, which don't match up well against just consistent giant monsters. Alright. That was actually probably bad. I should have, if I drew like Artisan of Forms next turn, I would want to definitely be able to Mortal Obstinacy it. I just should not have cast that on him. Or just that guy. Cast you. I mean, just monstrous this guy and kill me. But he's not, thankfully. If you monster this guy pre-combat, then I actually just die. Because he does 2 damage to this, and I can't block with it. Now we go to 2, and we're pretty much still dead, but not dead. Alright, we're dead. Alright, so yeah, we need to, if we're gonna actually just have a bunch of cheap dudes or a bunch of bounce spells, we need to have something that we're actually doing while those, we're bouncing stuff. This actually seems like it could be kind of a rough matchup for me, because he's just, a bunch of large green creatures. I don't have incredible evasion in my deck. So we didn't really see, we hit a couple guys killed with Mortal Obstinacy. I mean, do we potentially want a second Cavalry Pegasus? It's not really, we don't really have that many humans. Great Heart, he had a number of guys who Great Heart was a fine blocker against. I think I'm just going to submit. I think this is fine. We just need to get a little bit more aggressive draw. We also need white mana. We've mulliganed almost every game. Alright. There's a game we didn't mulligan, I think. And it's not like, we're just mulliganing aggressively. We're just not mulliganing, like, hands that we can't possibly keep. I mean, this hand is not good, but I'm not going to mulligan a 5. Alright, got a little bit better. Still a little not great curve. Okay, well ooh. Alright, that's a good card against this deck. No way to enable it just yet, but well, we've been stalled. I think I'm just gonna double block if he attacks me with the Voyage's End in my hand. I'm totally fine, like, just bouncing his guy if he uses a removal spell. Or some sort of pump. That went great for me. He probably doesn't have a 2-drop because he didn't play anything on turn 2. Yep, that was glorious for me. Sadly, we don't get to trigger Heroic with that. So now we really want to draw the, what's it? Shieldmate or something to put on this guy, or Eidolon. Make a second Naiad, just unblockable to start crushing. Alright. I'll take it. Now if he has a Savage Surge, I'll be very sad, but... Alright, with this guy in play, he's in a dangerous position now at 8 life. he does get to get the +2 for this guy, but it's not gonna cut it right just yet. He's a little behind to start attacking. He could play that wildfire dog guy or whatever, which would be really good against me right now if he was able to like monster it, because I have no bounce spell. Going on? Nope. In the tank. If he's talking in the chat. Nope. Just thinking. We could draw aerial formation. That would be incredible. You know, make these guys flying, make him a 4/4. Time to feed. All right. Okay. It's interesting. He isn't just dead to enchantment now. Okay. I can buy that. Oh god. Yeah, that's great. If he doesn't block, he's dead. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copy Nyxborn Wolf for exactly 11. None of these are things he's probably happy to block. So I think I just let this happen and save this, because I can't save this with Dauntless Onslaught anyway, so just do 3. Save this to turn Artisan into some sort of giant monster. Okay. So I think I attack with both. And then if he blocks like this guy, I Dauntless Onslaught both of them. If he blocks that guy, I still just Dauntless Onslaught and turn into a dog. If he doesn't block, he dies again. Unless here he can have Magma Jet though. This is actually is actually pretty awesome for me because my guy even survives. Oh no, he has mortals. Oh god, that's real bad for me. And now I can't even play my other 2 toughness guy because he can just monstrous his guy. Alright, that went really poorly. mean, maybe I should, if I play my guy and just say go, then he monsters and I just transform and doesn't even do anything. This guy's actually pretty brutal against me. I need a supply line crane. This was brutal. Oh, he's attacking. If he was not attacking, it would be better. Maybe he's gonna attack a monstrous at least. That would be nice. Because then I can at least play a guy in my hand. Okay, good. That's what he's doing. Alright, so now I can at least play my creature. I can play both my creatures, huh? Alright, maybe that attack was a little hasty. I mean, there were a number of things you could have, but even then, like, if he just untaps and monsters is his guy, I'm not, like, in good shape. And he's at 8 life. I have to use the Dauntless Onslaught to just keep my guy alive as a 4/3. Then he just doesn't attack, and then I have nothing. So I think that my play was fine. He had to have, like, Magma Jet or that to, like, basically blow me out. I mean, some sort of cheap removal. Thunder Brute. No, you can have haste. Alright, well, this is looking bad now. I need to draw Eidolon? Something to target this guy. If he attacks me, he can just draw something to target this guy, and then I'm in good shape. If it doesn't have anything else. But now, you know, this guy was just brutal. Wildfire Doggy. This guy's not historically been good for me in the drafts that I've played so far, but he was very good against my deck. When I just have a bunch of, you know, I wasn't even able to play anything into him. Alright. Attacking me. Alright, I'm gonna draw Eidolon of Countless Battles. No, he has another creature, jeez. We drew a land, so we are dead. Well, kind of just got killed by his more powerful individual cards. Like, I didn't really have a great curve that game. You know, I had the 1/2 drop, then, you know, my next 2 drop was just a 1 power guy. And then, you know, I didn't have another play till turn 5. So, you know, my deck is pretty aggressive. It's built to be, you know, more of an early game deck, and his deck has a more powerful late game. So, you know, when I stumbled there in my curve, what's going on? He's not killing me? Okay. Does this kill him? Tap something, then tap something? No, it doesn't. But maybe I can force him to chump block with this. No, it doesn't even chump block, it trades. Alright. So this, cast this on him, and we tap down this guy, and then we attack, and we tap down this guy. So he has to block with his Trampler. So I get the 3/3 back. No, he can't just attack him with everything. Alright, maybe we're in this. If he just attacks with this, I just chump block. If he attacks with everything, I block. If he has like a constellation thing, I'm just basically dead. If he has an enchantment, I'm dead. Because then he can just, you know, attack with these 3, pumping this guy. If he has any creature, I'm pretty dead. Yeah, just that guy, and that's just chump block. Here's another guy. And now I'm dead. So yeah, I mean, his deck is, you know, just clearly has more powerful individual cards than mine, and as we got sort of to the mid and late game, when my deck, you know, stumbled a little bit early on, he was just able to, you know, win with those more powerful cards. Like this guy was gross, you know, killed 2 of my guys with you know, I mean, the real key play that game was the Mortal's Resolve, when he was able to stop my, you know, copying and killing his guy. Even if like, you know, I had traded there instead of killing his guy, if he had like some sort of pump effect or whatever, that would have been, you know, way better for me, because I actually get this off the board and get to play my guy. The way that it played out, I just got pretty dominated by this thing, because I couldn't even, you know, play another creature that turn and just sort of fell behind. So anyway, we are dead. There's nothing we can do. You can play this in chump block, and that's about it. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna see, maybe he won't just attack me with everything, and maybe we'll have some sort of way out. But I find it unlikely, because I mean, I guess if he doesn't attack me with everything, we can still draw Aerial Maneuver and just kill him with this. So this guy is already in our yard. Yeah, Aerial Maneuver actually just kills him on this guy. If we you know, if he doesn't attack with everything, and we just block this guy here, block, like, say, this guy here, bounce this guy, take 2. If he thinks we can do that, he may be afraid that he'll die. So we're not going to concede, but we are dead if he chooses to. Actually, we can actually trade. We're not dead, but we are trade chump. We have nothing, so we're if he does attack with everything, we have lost the game. All right. Well, he did. And we'll go to 1 life. And now we're dead. All right. So unfortunately, we couldn't quite get there. I think our deck was good. Just did not come together in that match. As I said, we mulliganed a lot, but you know, sometimes that happens. And you know, I think that overall our deck was solid. Our draft went well. I like how things came together, but just wasn't there in this match. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna get back to the last of my Pro Tour testing, and we'll see how that goes by the time you see this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.